when we say that this Nigeria is a failed state, some people would think we're trying to demarket Nigeria. Nigeria is going down and down, getting worse every day. I'm not a prophet of doom, but when I look at situations, the happenings in Nigeria, it's so heart-wrenching. It's so painful. This morning, I on my phone, I think Facebook to be precise, I saw a video, very dark man, with a man, a Cameroonian. The Cameroonian said he was duped. I don't want to go into the detail.
500 million.
500 and something million. It was in dollars.
Yeah.
I think 160 something dollar, which is about 500 something million. That before he was duped, he was brought to a very high office in Abuja. But that's not what I don't want to go into the facts of that matter. My point is this: if Nigeria is not collapsing every day, if the society is not going down every day, how come cases like this, matters like this, they are now being channeled to very dark man? How come? How did we get here? How come that persons from Europe, persons from America, people, Nigerian citizens within Nigeria, as they have when they have any problem, the easy person they run to is very dark man. Where is police? Where is DSS? In case you don't know, DSS, they are doing houseboy job these days in Nigeria. Police are doing eye service job. DSS are doing houseboy. In case you just insult the president or the son, they will be very active. But the issue they are supposed to be active and up and doing about, you can't see them. Even when people approach them, they don't get results. That's to tell you when a country is going down and down every day. People no longer trust police. People no longer trust authorities. People don't trust DSS. People don't trust EFCC. Because we know that EFCC is just a extended hand of the president. It is who the president says they should prosecute, they are prosecuting. According to Oshomole, if you join APC, your sins are forgiven. And that they have practicalized over the years. We can mention names. Names of persons that were accused of embezzling 100 billion. 100 and something billion. Because they joined APC, their sins are forgiven. Even Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president of today, who is the figurehead Senate president of today, they all have case to answer with EFCC. Why are they not prosecuted today? Because they are in APC. The ones that are being prosecuted because they are not in APC. How do you think people will keep trusting institutions of government when this is what they are up to? When we know that if you don't join them, you are going to face persecution. My purpose of making this video today is this. How come cases upon cases, very big cases, they are now being handled by very dark man? This is a shame. And the worst of all is this. The government is not ashamed of it. The government are so okay with it, as if nothing is wrong. The government of the day is so silent in their failure, in the midst of their failure. They are so quiet. But mention Peter Obi. Let Peter Obi travel to Benin. Let Peter Obi travel to Lagos. The government of the day will wake up. They will come alive. It looks as if, just like during the time of Buhari looked like he was dead even while he was there. Buhari looked like he was not alive even while he was there. But at the mention of Nnamdi Kanu, Buhari will come out. You will now know that Buhari is alive. The same thing is happening in the present Nigeria APC. APC government, they are so nonchalant. They are so careless. They are not working. They are failed woefully. They are only doing well in propaganda. They are doing well in paying data boys in their thousands. They are doing well in sending spokespersons to different radio stations, Arise, channels. They are doing well in going to bring the originator of Boko Haram to come and speak against Obi. This is where you see their strengths. Whereas Nigerians are becoming helpless by the day. Nigerians are becoming helpless. So helpless to the extent the only person Nigeria run to is now very dark man. What a failure of a country. What a failure of a government. Trust is eroded. Not in the judiciary. They used to say judiciary is the hope of the common man. No, judiciary is now buy and sell. The highest bidder. Judiciary has become the ministry of the highest bidder. Even lawyers, I'm a lawyer. I'm speaking from experience. Even lawyers, they are nowhere. When I was in university, I used to hear of Ikeja Bar, MBA Ikeja. Today, where is MBA Ikeja? Where is NBA Ikeja? Sorry to Nigerian lawyers. Sorry to the NBA of Nigeria. They could not conduct a credible election recently. Look at grudges everywhere, complaints everywhere that Nigerian, a legal association, a lawyers association, they could not conduct a credible election. A lot of persons are coming up with, we could not vote. And when they could not vote, results were coming in en masse. Results were coming en masse. Look at, in the face of all that is happening in Nigeria, where is NBA? NBA is supposed to be the soul holding government accountable, calling government out. There is a saying in my place: if you leave the ones that are living, the ones that are alive, and you are praising the dead, that's because the ones that are living, they have become irrelevant. That is what comes to my mind whenever I remember Gani Fawahimi. For me to start praising Gani Fawahimi in this video today, that is to tell you how the Nigeria Bar Association, they've brought themselves down. They are now a figurehead, rubber stamp of an association. You don't hear them. They are not in anywhere. Even for them to conduct their affairs well, they cannot conduct just a credible election. Everything that is happening in the larger society, Nigerian society, everything is replicated in every micro organization all over Nigeria. How can NBA distinguish themselves from the NUROT now? How can NBA distinguish themselves from Tipper Drivers Association? The only difference is they don't shoot gun. Tipper drivers, they shoot gun. Broad daylight, government are aware. Police will even escort them while they are shooting the gun. Police will supervise the shooting. That's just the only difference. Nigeria is going down every day. And Nigerians are now resorting to reporting issues to very dark man. Very soon, we'll start having vigilantes. Not just reporting issues, people will start taking laws into their hands to avenge for the wrongs that have been done to some Nigerians. Some persons will resort to becoming vigilantes, what we watch in movies. Very soon it will start happening in Nigeria. In my university days, a lecturer said this kidnapping, he was talking about systemic how things happen gradually, and with time it become worse. There's a way he titled it. He gave example with, for now, the kidnapping is just on expatriates. The lecturer predicted that a time is coming. Kidnapping will not be only on expatriates. Nigeria, it was Niger Deltas then. But that was when Niger Deltas were kidnapping expatriates. It didn't occur to anybody that a time is coming. The average citizen of Nigeria will be hiding their head. But that lecturer predicted it in class years ago. That a time is coming. There was a word he used, systemic something. The topic he was treating that day. This is far back 2005 or thereabouts. That's what we are experiencing today. Average Nigeria. If Okada man is not careful, Okada man can be kidnapped. Keke rider can be kidnapped in the Nigeria of today, and ransom will be paid in tens of millions, and nobody is doing anything about it. And that is why I said, if nothing is done, one day a vigilante will come up with mask. He will come up with gun. He will be avenging the wrongs that have been done to others. What we watch in movies, just the same way that lecturer predicted how Niger Delta boys were kidnapping expatriates, that the time is coming, it will degenerate to kidnapping the average Nigerian. Just the same way that prophecy, that prediction has come to pass today. So also, if nothing is done about the situation we are experiencing in Nigeria today, a time is coming when vigilantes will be taking laws into their hands to avenge the wrongs that was aided and abetted by Nigeria police, by the DSS, and by the Nigeria states, if we don't do something about it. In case you don't know, there are movies already. So people are watching these movies. We can predict how people's mind works. There is a movie that is out. That movie has to do with Europe, of a vigilante taking laws into his hands. A time is coming, Nigerians will start practicalizing this. That's because a society that is going down the drain, a society that is going into moral decadence, society that is going morally bankrupt, society that is going down the drain, nothing is working. Those are the fruits, the result that will come at the end of the day. How come a country called Nigeria, Nigerians prefer to report case to very dark man? No Nigerian want to report case to police again, except that Nigerian want to punish the other Nigerian. What they normally do, I'm a lawyer, they will arrest the person on Friday evening, so the person will spend the weekend in station. I want him to spend 3 days in station, 3 nights in station. Nigerians, they are so petty in doing that. Outside that, Nigerians hardly go to station, especially in serious cases. They prefer to go to very dark man. They know very dark man will go on the social media page and call out whoever that person that has offended the other one, or that is indebted to the other one, or that have defrauded the other one. He is not the one doing the work of police. And Nigeria State is watching helplessly, is watching, pretending that they don't know what is happening. These are symptoms of a failed state. Nigerians, let all of us, all en masse, let us hold our government accountable. Let us call our government out in all these things that are going bad every day. If we don't do something about it, it's not Trump that will help us. Nobody will help us. The Nigeria we fail to fight for today, our children will inherit that same Nigeria. My name is Barrister Oseobo. I'm just trying to do my part.